Hello everybody, and welcome to Fireboy 116's Top 10 Dubbed Anime of 2011. Yes, 11. I know how to count, shut up. So, what basically that is when an anime gets popular enough, because an anime is usually in Japanese, American companies, such as like Funimation or Sentai Filmworks, there's a bunch of others, Viz too, also dubs anime, but they license it for America and dub it in English, and this is basically counting down the best ones that came out this year. And there will be another separate list for just normal Japanese anime that was this year, but that'll be in another list, not this year. But now is Top 10 Dubbed Anime 2011. The rules is basically it had to come out this year, obviously. I'm mostly counting just like TV or DVD releases. Although I do know like Funimation has started up like something new where they have been releasing it like online, but whatever. Anyway, but a quick reminder, this is my list, your list will obviously differ, but hey, I hope you will enjoy anyway. So, yeah, let's get going. Okay, guys, before we get started, I want to bring up something that didn't quite make it into my list, but almost. Honorable mention, Rosario and a Vampire. Basically, the reason I didn't get on my list is because I read the manga, and the manga is, like, significantly better. Because this is just, like, I don't know, the anime skips a lot of the stuff that the manga goes over, but it is still an enjoyable show to watch. And you can't tell that a lot did go into the dub work, so I just wanted to say that, hey, this is still decent, but I still say the manga is better. But it's still an enjoyable show to watch, so yeah. And coming in at number 10, Squid Girl. So basically the story is where this girl that is part squid comes from the sea and says that, she comes from the sea and says that, oh hey, humans are littering up the place, and she comes to the surface to basically try to invade, but she ends up breaking a hole in a beach house wall, like a store. Yeah, it's like a restaurant or something, I don't know. And she has to work there to pay off. And it's basically just like a comedy, more or less. And basically, yeah, it's a good, fun show to watch. It does get a little repetitive at times, which is not why it's higher up on my list, but I overall did enjoy the show. Coming in at number 9 is Chaos Head. So basically, the story revolves around this guy named Takumi Nishijo, who is a nerd and doesn't want to have anything to do with the real world. And he's basically brought into a case of gruesome murders known as the New Gen murders, I think they're called. I think that, yeah. And yeah, basically it's like a murder mystery, and he goes a bit insane. Like, things in the show like happen to him to like mess with his mind and stuff. He like starts hallucinating, and basically it's a good show. Although its plot is like sporadically thrown around, but I think that is kind of the charm of it, where you feel for the character that is going insane. And he's like also blamed for the murders, and you know, it's a good show. It's a good show. Number 8 on my list is Bleach Fade to Black. So basically the story of this movie is Rukia goes missing and nobody remembers except for Ichigo, and he figures out that there's something wrong, and he goes off to the Soul Society to find out nobody remembers him either, and thinks he is an intruder and tries to kill him. Or like imprison him or something, and basically it all goes to hell from there. And Ichigo has to figure out where the hell did Rukia go, and why can't nobody remember her. And I really like this movie. It's a really nice Bleach movie. It's still, I think it's like one of my more favorite Bleach movies. I still like more Memories of Nobody slightly more, but this is pretty good too. I think it's a good little show. Good little movie. It's a good movie. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So yeah. Number 7 is Samurai Girls, which is an anime based off a light novel. And basically the plot is it takes place in an alternate version of Japan where there are schools to train samurai to go fight people and to go fight in wars and stuff. And basically the main protagonist, Muniya Kira, god damn it, that name's complicated to pronounce, but he basically has the ability to make contract with samurai, make the master samurai, And with that, he has to go fight the bad guys, basically. Or the bad people that try to wreck up his day, basically. And I really like it. It has a lot of action, and the ending is pretty satisfying, and I would recommend it. Number 6 is Ga-Rei Zero, which is a prequel to a manga called Ga-Rei. And basically, it's about 2 girls that are BFFs, kind of sister relationship, and basically one turns evil and basically ruins everyone's cereal or something. I don't know. But, yes, I think it was a good series. It had lots of action and had a pretty dramatic ending. I don't know. Stuff like that. It's basically, it's been a nice series, Just basically all I wanted to say. And yeah. Number 5 is Durarara. Wait, Durarara. 3 Ra's. I don't know. It's the weirdest name for an anime I've ever heard, but hey, whatever, doesn't differentiate from the fact that it's still a good anime. So basically, Mr. Main Character, I forget his name, damn it. Hold on, let me look it up real fast. Mikado, whatever, that guy. Anyway, yes, I'll probably get some of that out. Moving on, basically, this guy's been living in the country for a while, and he's moving to the big city for, I forget, I think it's like, he was bored or something. That's the reason why I do most things. But anyway, he moves to the big city, and there are a bunch of mysteries in the big city about, like, gangs and ghost stories, and he basically gets wrapped up in all of this and tries to solve it out. And I think it's got quite a nice series. Number 4, The Disappearance of Suzumiya, which is a movie from the anime, The Melancholy of Suzumiya. So basically, The Disappearance of Suzumiya is basically where the main character, Kyon, wakes up one day, and his friend, Suzumiya, wow, have I said that name enough, is suddenly gone, and he has to figure out what the hell is going on, basically, and what happened to her. So yeah, I think it's quite a good movie. I think it's a good watch. Okay guys, we're getting to the top 3. Number 3, High School of the Dead. This came out in 2010, but I missed out on it. The original came out in 2010, but I missed out on it, but it did get dubbed this year, and oh my gosh, it is awesome. It's basically, the story is where these guys, normal kids living a normal high school life, and then zombie apocalypse, oh my gosh. And I think it is a good, zombie anime. I don't know, there's not really that many zombie anime, but I do think it's a good, it does get like a good representation of how it would actually really feel if like a zombie apocalypse happened and you had to do whatever the hell you can to survive. And it's really good, and a lot of dub work went into this. Like, there are like weapons, I don't know, there's like stuff that went in, you can tell that a lot went into this dub. Number 2, Angel Beats. I did talk about this last year in my top 10 anime of 2010, but I just want to really, it got dubbed this year, and I just really want to bring it up about how much I like it. So basically, the story is a school. Okay, hold on. It takes place at a high school acting as purgatory, and this guy wakes up and he finds out that he has died, and he has to go fight Angel, which is trying to move them on to the other side, and they don't want to do that because I don't know. And basically, the story is where this guy has to, figure out his background, who he is, why he died, and yeah, and I really think it's a good story. It's a good anime, and the way the comedy and story goes, it does fit itself better to an English dubbed anime, and the voice cast is amazing. So I would highly recommend watching this. And number 1, my favorite anime that was dubbed in 2011. Drumroll. Number 1, Clannad After Story. Yeah, you know, if you know me, you know that I am a huge fan of Clannad, and this is no different. Clannad After Story takes place right after the first season of Clannad. And basically has the main character going on to, after high school, he has to go get a job and blah blah blah, all that other stuff. And this is it's a very emotional series, and with a series like this, voice acting is very important. If you don't get like a good voice acting, then these emotional scenes aren't gonna come off good at all. But the voice acting cast in this anime is very nice, and it does give a good wrap up to the series, and I very much enjoyed it. I cannot stress how much this is a good series. If you have not seen Clannad or Clannad After Story, I would very highly recommend go out and go watching it, because it is like one of my favorite anime of all time, period. But yeah, and that is it. I hope that you have all enjoyed my list. I know I enjoyed making it. Well, I still am in the process of making it. I have to edit all this together, but blah blah blah. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. I hope that you will tune in again soon for my top 10 anime that were made in 2011, not just dubbed, but like were made in general. And so yeah, I hope you will join me for that, and I hope you enjoyed this list, and etc, etc, etc. Anyway, bye! See you all later!